Mikey, come out quick! We might be late for the exhibition. The scientist is already gathering the villagers for the show.
What's already happened there? What are the exhibitions and what is the scientist going to show? I don't know anything about it.
The scientist decided to show everyone in the village his new invention. It's going to change the whole world. We shouldn't miss it at all.
Then let's go as fast as we can. If it's really something important, we should definitely see it.
Friends, I'll ask you all to come over here. I'll be introducing my new mechanism. It will be able to change our whole life completely and make it better.
Scientist, are we all ready to hear what this strange mechanism is? I mean, it's unbelievably huge.
It's very simple. This mechanism is so huge because it has so many unusual and necessary systems. But I'll tell you all about it in detail. This mechanism, it's a big cloning machine. It will allow us all to clone whatever we want and as much as we want. Even ourselves.
Whoa, is that really true? I'd really like to see such a machine in action. I've always wanted to make a clone of myself and have it work for me.
Yes, if there is such a mechanism somewhere, I'm afraid to imagine what would happen. But maybe it's a prototype and it doesn't work?
It works, friends. I specially invited one of the villagers to copy it. He has agreed to be a part of my experiment. It should go well.
Let's see what we can get out of it. If it really does, I already have ideas for the rest of our adventure, Mikey.
I'm getting more and more interested. Maybe this whole thing will become something more. Let's see.
So, he's gone inside, which means we can turn on the mechanism and try to replicate it. It'll be a real clone with its own life and emotions.
If it's really true, I'll be very interested to see the final result. If there will be 2 villagers with their own thoughts, we can do something incredible.
So, it's ready. Now a clone has appeared in the second chamber. There he is. Friends, look carefully. It's exactly the same.
Whoa, did that really happen? JJ, look! There are 2 of these villagers now. They look exactly like each other. I didn't even know that was possible. But this scientist has really made a breakthrough in science.
Yes, this is the first time I've seen something like this. But I can safely say, it's just incredibly cool. Now I want a clone too.
These are no ordinary clones, friends. Like I said, they are actually very similar to their originals. They take their traits and can perform different actions.
Scientist, can we borrow your machine to use? We really badly want to create our own clones and test them.
Yes, of course. I'm going to town now to sell as dearly as possible my machine. In the meantime, you can practice using it.
JJ, that's just great! No one will bother us now, because they're all gone. I want the first clone to be me. Can we do that?
Do you want to be the first to make your own clone? It can be quite dangerous and I wanted to check it out for myself.
I was thinking that I've always wanted a clone as my best second friend, after you. That's why I want my dream to come true now.
Mikey, but if you really want to, we can try to do something about it. Only I have absolutely no idea how it's going to work out. The scientist left us instructions, so we have to do all this, click somewhere and copy you.
Like I said, I'm not too scared to get up there and make a clone of myself. I've always dreamed of doing that. This might be my last opportunity.
Yeah, we can use the mechanism before he sells it to someone in the village. A lot of people will want to buy such a machine. So, we need to make a lot of copies of friends as soon as possible and set something up. Like some kind of big battle? What do you think?
That's a great idea. I was going to ask you to organize a battle between clones. It would be really interesting.
Well, now that we've decided, let's get started. The first thing you need to do is to get inside and get ready to be cloned. Most importantly, don't be afraid of any strange noises. They'll go away sooner or later. I'm going to go set up all the gears.
Let's try to do it. I'm really getting scared. It's very risky to try the mechanism on you. But I won't just give up.
I've kind of got all these mechanisms up and running. All we have to do is wait for it to work at its own pace and clone Mikey. It's gonna be legendary. We've never done anything like this before. If there are two Mickeys, we can see what the difference is between the two of them.
JJ, look! There's really two of us. The mechanism is fully working and my clone has appeared. But there must be something wrong with him.
Apparently, the clone needs some more time to realize where it is and what's going on around it. Let's wait for him.
He's really very strange. But he really does look like me. Exactly the same. We now know that the mechanism works for us too.
We need to make more clones after this one. I like the process.
Hey, where'd he go? JJ, go get him faster. We mustn't let him go anywhere or into the village. He must be close by.
That's the problem with these clones. Like the scientist said, they can't talk and probably can't even hear. We don't even know the nature of this clone.
What do you mean by that? What exactly don't we know, JJ?
Is it a robot or a real live clone? I mean, if it's a robot, it's just capable of following some simple commands. We won't be able to tell it what to do. It will do whatever we want it to do. That's what it will need more fine-tuning for. That's why we need to learn more about it.
I still think it's some kind of robot. If it really is, we can give it any task we want and it will do it. It will be really convenient.
That's why I want to make lots of clones. We can send them all out to do some jobs and just rest. If it's a robot, it doesn't even need rest.
We'll still be good to them. Because it's really a part of me or it's a part of you if you make a clone of yourself. I can't hurt them.
You're really right about something, Mikey. You have to be really careful with these clones. Because they don't really understand anything yet.
That's why we have to educate them and do everything we can to make them understand. We're their only support right now. Listen, I have a question. What happens if you clone a clone? Will you get clones of clones of clones?
Yes, that's a very interesting question indeed. We'll definitely try to do something about that and find out. Maybe even do it now?
Let's try to do that. Hey, go stand inside this mechanism. We're going to try something right now and make you a lot of friends.
Mikey, it's really hard to tell you two friends apart. I don't even know who's inside right now. Is it you or is it the clone?
You'll figure it out later. Start the mechanism and let's start creating all my clones.
Friends, look at the situation I'm in. I absolutely did not expect something like this. Mikey and I got so into it that we created an incredible number of clones. He decided to play a prank on me and hid with them. Hey, Mikey, come out quick! We really need to do something about these clones. There are really many of them here. It's scaring the villagers.
Yes, you managed to find me. But the whole problem is, JJ, how do we get them all together? After they were created, they started exploring around. It's very hard to stop them because they evolve.
Yes, it's really very difficult. But that's really the only way we can solve this whole problem. There are so many of them. I would like all your clones to help us with the big farm. There's really a lot of room for all the ethic clones to work there. Do you agree with that?
Yes! I totally agree that they should help us. If they want to eat a lot, they will definitely help us with the farm. But how do we collect them?
It seems to me that you can really control all these clones, Mikey. All you have to do is concentrate and issue some kind of order. They're all a big part of you. That's why only you should be able to control them. That's the big problem with everything.
I certainly don't think that's going to help much. But let me at least give it a try. Hey, clones, listen up. Quickly, everyone pack up and head for the farm. Today you're going to work there and grow different things.
Friends, we did it after all. We were able to herd all of Mikey's clones into this big farm. Now they have to help us harvest and grow it all.
Phew, that was really hard, but I did it. They are really great at listening to me. That's why we can automate production.
The first thing we have to do to make it all work is to get it all planted and grown as quickly as possible. Then, they will do it automatically.
We just need to show them an example and they will follow it. These clones are really very fast learners. We will then show all their capabilities.
The most important thing is that the clones don't break down and start doing something really bad. They are memorizing my moves so far. I really hope that soon it will all work and we will see the result. Because this is very, very important to us.
We are not starting them to work yet. As JJ drops off most of it, I'll give them a command and they'll have to work for a while. I think it's going to go awesome. And we're going to have some really good Mikey clone farmers. We'll use them everywhere.
Mikey, I'm almost done. I've planted half of it, but that should be enough for us to test. You can say the command now. I think it'll work.
Hey, all Mikey clones, listen up. Now you're going to have to help us with the farm. Get started.
Yoo-hoo, we did it.
JJ, look at that. How fast they walk and pick things up. It really worked and I love the way it looks. We need to put more of them up.
I feel like if we make a huge number of clones, we can really automate everything. It's just going to be incredibly cool. We're going to make a lot of diamonds.
Exactly. I love that they've learned everything and now they can work. We don't even have to get involved in their process now.
Mikey, look at this. They really picked everything that grew and planted it back. The work is really coming along nicely. I thought it was going to be a lot harder.
Well, since it really worked, we can go back to that mechanism. I thought we were going to have a clone battle. Why don't we try to organize it?
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Let's go as fast as we can. I've completely forgotten we wanted to try that. Whose clones do you think will be stronger? Yours or mine? I feel like we'll be equal in strength.
Phew, are you serious? Of course my clones will beat yours. I've always beaten you in battles. Especially one-on-one.
Is that so? All right then, you've really pissed me off. Clone me and let's have a real battle.
I'll clone JJ from now on.
Friends, here we come. We've finally created the very arena to test who's the strongest. My clones or Mikey's clones. The odds are stacked against each other.
There are absolutely no rules in our battle. Whichever clones are left after the first round is the winner. But I'm sure of mine.
As you can see, friends, this battle is going to be really, really big. So we must prepare ourselves for the spectacle. Mikey, break the wall! We should be looking at this big battle already. Let's do it!
Yes, the battle has begun. Take that! Mikey, my clones, attack and defeat all the JJs. Don't let a single one escape or win.
Hold your defenses. Mikey clones must not defeat you. There's just no way he can succeed.
Mine haven't all entered the fray yet, as yours are almost all destroyed. Apparently, this really is going to be an easy battle for me.
There must be something wrong with the clone settings. I'll fix it now and it'll be round 2 already. I'll win 100% in this one.
Hey, that's not fair. We agreed that whoever wins the first round wins. Now you're cheating. I call for any victory for JJ to be cancelled.
Let all our friends decide how fair it is. But the battle is turning out to be really interesting. Don't let me down this time, guys. You must win.
Don't even think it will be easy. My guys are 100% stronger than yours. You'll have to remake the clones twice.
I hate to admit it, but Mikey's clones are really stronger. But now I'm going to fix something and 100% win this whole battle. Not a chance!
No matter how many you bet them, you're still going to lose. You just don't have a chance of winning. My Mikey is much stronger.
We'll see about that. I've increased their strength and now my clones will be more painful to hit. So you'll have to wait.
So you did it after all? I'm surprised you had the nerve to do something like that. I didn't change anything and I should beat you. Guys, pull yourself together. Let's prove to him again that we are very, very strong. Don't give up and don't run.
Yoo-hoo! Finally, my guys are winning! It was indeed a very difficult battle, but we did it! Now, we can take a rest.
I haven't given up yet. Since you won the round, I'll give you a real battle now. Let's gather as many Mickeys as possible in one place.
Oh, they've really started an even bigger battle. But somehow I'm sure you won't be strong enough to defeat my JJs. They're too strong.
Don't you dare even get in my way. If you do something really bad, I'll beat you. Don't touch my clones. They'll destroy you and everyone else.
It's time for you to admit that you can't win. We're counted 2-1. But in any case, it's always the final battle that decides.
Oh, okay. I'm really very tired, so I want to go watch cartoons and eat cookies as soon as possible. That would be the best.
Friends, I'll see you very soon. Bye, everyone!